Hello and welcome back to the Cosmic Goddess channel. My name is Fola and I will be doing the weekly energy reading for you today. It's going to be for the week of April 10th through the 16th, and it feels like time is flying by. All right, as you know, we're going to start off this reading with the Astro Transit. So let's get started, y'all. Thanks for coming. Monday, April 10th, the Sag moon is going to trine Chiron and the sun in Aries. That means there may be some overcoming of old hurts that lead to new beginnings. I find that this day you're going to be transmuting pain, transmuting past pain into light, and moving forward with an adventurous, optimistic spirit. Now make sure you're not moving just to run. You're not running away from things just because you feel the pain of the past. Make sure that you're making a conscious effort to utilize your past pain to create wisdom for yourself, to then truly transmute and overcome. Today has a lot of potential to solidify any new avenues that you may be opening up. Now, the moon is also going to be in conjunct Uranus and Taurus, which also wants to shake things up for us. This is the beginning of a week of new possibilities. The Sag moon trining the Aries sun wants you to know that you can do and be anything that you want to be. The energy of the wands, the energy of fire is going to give you a nice gentle nudge to really go for it this week, especially on Monday. Tuesday, April 11th. This is the day of the Jupiter cazimi, and it's also the day that Venus is going to enter Gemini. This day is going to have a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. Venus in Gemini wants you to be talking and flirting and having fun, communicating with everybody, being interested in ideas. Now let's talk about this Jupiter cazimi. A cazimi means that a planet is the closest it will be to the sun. Jupiter and the sun are conjuncting in Aries, giving us the freedom to go for the things that we want. This is a day that will be very generous of spirit. There will be an excess of freedom in the air. This is a day to conquer goals, to take on new dreams, to assert yourself and your will in this world with no care about the consequences. Because with Venus in Gemini and Jupiter, the closest it will ever be to the sun this year, it will all be out of love, abundance, and expansion. Tuesday is a wonderful day to start any new projects, to launch any new ideas. And with Venus also trining Pluto in Aquarius, those ideas will benefit not just you, but the collective, the all. Wednesday, April 12th. The moon in Capricorn is going to trine the North Node and Mercury in Taurus and oppose Mars in Cancer. This day is going to be highly productive. It's not necessarily a day of feelings. It's not necessarily a day of emotion. It is a day to lay your burdens down. It is a day to start building towards the next steps that you are going to take. It is a day to solidify any plans that you have, to communicate and push, to keep pushing to get up that mountain. That moon in Capricorn that specializes in detachment is going to help you to put any plans that you were working on the day before into firm, solid action. The North Node in Taurus, it wants us to create our own safety. The Capricorn moon is going to touch on the North Node and then Mercury. So it's going to give you that drive, and then it's going to come through with ideas and solutions to help you keep pushing forward towards the things that you want. Now, there may be a little bit of tension when the moon opposes Mars, but like I said, try to detach yourself today from any insecurities you may be feeling, any vulnerabilities that may be creeping up on you. Put your head down and do the work, because it will pay off. Thursday, April 13th is going to be an interesting day. Now, the moon in Capricorn is going to square the Aries sun. That's going to create a little bit of tension between what you want to get done and how fast you're moving. So you might need to slow down in order to actually accomplish the things that you need to get done in that morning. Then the moon is going to go into Aquarius. It's going to conjunct Pluto, and then it's going to trine Venus. And that means we're going to be spending a lot more time with others, colleagues, friends, just people in your social circle. An Aquarius moon trining Venus in Gemini is all about socializing. It's all about experiencing new things, having great conversations. So like I said, just get past the midday hump and then maybe plan an outing with your friends. Spend as much time with others on this day as you can, being of service, getting to know people, having polite conversation, or even getting down to the nitty-gritty of things. We have a day of air on Thursday, so make some good use of it. Gather some ideas, gather information, and lock it in your pocket. Friday, April 14th. This is going to be an interesting day. We have Venus in Gemini squaring Saturn in Pisces. Now, usually Saturn would overtake Venus in a heartbeat, but because Saturn is in Pisces, she's much softer, much more connected, and she's allowing Venus in Gemini to really get along with people, to talk to people, to socialize with people. But the trick is not to get so much in the head that you are only focusing on ideas. Take the time to drop down in your heart space. All right. This can be a day of beautiful poetry, connecting to others and coming to new revelations. Or it can be a day of fighting with others. It can be a day of forcing your beliefs onto others. You get to choose. All right. So choose to connect. Choose to use this time to understand people better, to really blend your energies. Saturday, April 15th, the moon in Aquarius is going to sextile the sun and Jupiter in Aries. This is a day to go towards the things that you would like to accomplish for the greater good, for the benefit of societal systems. You want to make sure that you're shaking hands with the right people, that you're sharing your ideas, sharing the new ventures with others, but make sure that you're not so focused on getting what you want accomplished that you step on other people. Aries and Aquarius are very self-focused in the sense that they believe that they know what's right and are the end all be all. They see more than others. That's that Aquarius moon. And the Aries sun and even Jupiter in Aries, because all it does is expand what's happening, is only focused on the self and what the self wants. So you need to make sure you're tapping into the lighter side of Aquarius, which wants to benefit social groups, and you're tapping into the softer side of Aries, which has a gentle fire, which brings innocent, playful, go-getter energy, not the bulldozer Aries. If done right, this day is a day to spread your ideas and cast a wide net to gather people in so that you can come together and create something new, something that benefits everyone and will be long-lasting. Sunday, April 16th. The Pisces moon is going to conjunct Saturn, sextile the North Node, trine the South Node, and trine Mars in Cancer. It's going to be working overtime, but all of those energies are there to make you feel comfortable, safe, loved, and they're there to have you take action to help others. The Pisces moon trining Mars in Cancer is mothering energy. It is carefully nurturing, loving action. With the moon being in Pisces, the South Node being in Scorpio, and Mars being in Cancer, we have a very soft, grand trine happening this day. Water energy is emotional energy, but it is also the energy of receiving. You want to be very receptive this day. Open up your mind and try not to work too hard. Let things come to you. Know that this day is going to bring you everything that you need. The moon's going to conjunct Saturn, which wants to give us more structure. It's going to sextile the North Node, which wants us to feel supported. It's going to trine the South Node that helps us release our fears and worries. And then it's going to trine Mars in Cancer, which is going to give us emotional fulfillment. Enjoy your Sunday. All right, y'all, let's pull some cards. Spirits, ancestors, guides. I'm reading for the collective for the week of April 10th through the 16th. What do we need to know? I'm going to pull 3 cards. The first card will be the overall energy of the week. The second card is going to be any obstacles that we may be facing. And the third card is going to be the wisdom from the ancestors. I'm also going to pull an oracle card from Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And then I'm going to pull a card from my crystal guidance deck. Yeah. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for this week? Give us guidance. All right, last one. All right. 4 of Swords, overall energy of the week. Interesting. Obstacles is going to be death. Wisdom is 3 of Wands. Oh, interesting. Now, the 4 of Swords, the overall energy of the week, is usually about resting. You see? Okay, let me actually bring it closer. The 4 of Swords is about taking your time to hibernate. Look at all the animals around her. It's like they've gathered all together to sleep together, to hibernate together, to find comfort and warmth together. And I think that's what this is. I think that this week, we've spent a lot of previous weeks with our go, go, go energy. And it might slow down a little bit, and it might be more about gathering information. It might be more about socializing than it is going for it on our own. Let's just say that. The 4 of Swords is about resting. The 4 of Swords is about making sure to take the time that you need for yourself. Otherwise, if you don't listen, it can lead to you getting sick. Maybe this is also a vacation type of a week, because the 4 of Swords can represent that as well. It's very interesting. Obstacles, death. Now, the death card doesn't mean actual death, guys, okay? It's all right. The death card is about the death of an old way and the beginning of a new way. Now, we might be finding it difficult to let things dissipate that don't serve us. You got to move forward. Otherwise, we're just moving backwards. There's no middle ground. There's no in between. You are either committed to your new path and doing whatever you need to do to keep going forward on that path, or you're straying away, you're splitting your energy, and you're doing yourself a disservice. Obstacle. Wisdom. The 3 of Wands says you are ready. You are ready. You don't have to wonder or worry, or the planning is already done. That's the 2 of Wands. The 3 of Wands says step out into the limelight, step out on your own, venture out and go for it, because you will not fall. It may be scary. You may not know where you're going. You may not be able to see where you're going, but you're ready to go for it. This is about hibernating. Because what do animals do when they're hibernating? They're storing themselves up. They're making sure that they are ready for the next spring, for the new beginnings. And I'm getting, I don't know why, but I'm hearing Noah's Ark. It's like You're gathering all of your companions together to get ready to build something new together. It's like a business meeting with the animals. That's what I see. That's what I'm seeing. Game of Thrones board meeting. But with animals, but with spirit, but with the four-leggeds, the ones who are innocent, the ones who have instinctual knowledge, the ones who have deep knowing. Gather your friends together. Make sure you've got your tribe this week. Make sure that nobody gets left behind because you guys are about to sail forward. And anybody not on your boat is going to get left. Because why? Because we're not looking back. Because it's the death of an old way. And we're sailing on to new and greener pastures. All right, let me pull an oracle card from the Work Your Light Oracle. Yes. Love this deck. Spirit, ancestors, guides, what do you want us to know? What do you want us to know about this week? Oh, jeez. All right, so I'm going to take this card that got stuck and then the cards that... Ooh. All right. So the first one, this is the one that got stuck in the deck. It says, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This is your support, hun. I say hun like, like I know you, but I feel like I know you. You're watching my video. This is your support. Give yourself the rest that you need. Give yourself the self-care that you need. Because you're going to be supported in what you do this week. And it may take some energy. You might be tired after this week. But look. There's, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to bring it a little closer. There's like a little column of light surrounding and protecting this person as they venture into the unknown. You are protected. Your friends are surrounding you. I wonder if these are just supposed to line up with these. All right, next card. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being. Oh my God! Not the death card exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Legitimately. Oh. Integration. Yes. Say yes to the new way. Look. I'm sure this woman is afraid because she's floating above the air and has probably never floated before. But guess what? That's how she exists now. That's the new her. She is awakening to a new way of being, a new way of living in divine light. A little closer so you can see her sparkling amongst the clouds. Look at the little crescent moon. Huh. All right. And we got transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Deep healing. This is also about the confidence, yes? This is about the confidence to go for what it is that you want. Because it is scary. And it's okay to do things afraid. Because especially when you have a fear of something, when you do it anyway, it's like somebody being afraid of heights and then climbing up a mountain. Me did that last year, being terrified of heights and then climbing up that mountain in Sedona. The healing that I received from conquering a fear that has crippled me since I was a child. I wouldn't give that experience back for the world. Especially not if it meant not going for it. Especially not if it meant that I would still be shaking in my boots. I did it terrified. I did it crying, kicking and screaming, crying the whole way up, but I dragged my ass up that mountain. I got to experience the beauty of accomplishing something, of being a new, better, shinier version of me. Transformation at a cellular level, deep healing. Go for it this week. Put your plans into action this week. I love this for us. I'm going to pull one more card. What crystals do we need to work with for this week? What crystal should the collective keep on their person? Keep under their pillow, by their side? Ooh, we got one. Iolite. Ooh, it says shift your money mindset. That's interesting. And I'm gonna bring it up to this, because with money, especially in the world that we live in, a lot of money issues drag us back and keep us from doing the things that we would do if we had no issue. If you knew you were going to be supported, what would you do? Don't let money or the idea of not having enough, lack mindset, poverty mindset, stop you from getting what you want. Go for it. The universe will figure it out for you. Not everything is for you to figure out and struggle with. Do the things that you want. Get the things that you desire. Put the effort in, and the money will show up for you. Shift your money mindset. I'm so energized from this reading, y'all. And I hope you are too. And I want to hear about what you are doing this week. I want to hear about the new ways that you're showing up in the world. Please comment down below, because I love to hear people's success stories. And we're going to succeed this week. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your precious energy with me. Love y'all. Till next time. Bye. Bye now.